It was the outcome feared by voters since September's inconclusive election, warned against by Israel's president, but ever more grimly inevitable in the months since. A third election in less than a year. The main opposition party accuses the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, indicted in 3 corruption cases, of clinging to office in order to strengthen his legal position.
These elections are going to be a festival of hate, violence and disgust. So make sure your children are not near the TVs in the following 3 months.
Long before the midnight deadline passed, Benjamin Netanyahu had already fired the starting gun on his election campaign via Facebook, posting an interview with a blue and white politician in which he endorsed a 2-state solution with the Palestinians. Netanyahu countered, "We don't want a Palestinian state."
They imposed on us new elections. This is unnecessary, and in order for this not to be repeated, one thing has to be done. We have to win big.
Repeated talks between Blue and White's leader, Benny Gantz, and Netanyahu went nowhere. Netanyahu insisting that he stay on in office for several months at least, Gantz refusing to serve with an indicted Prime Minister. Gantz's last gasp demand that Netanyahu give up any prospect of parliamentary immunity from prosecution was rebuffed by the Prime Minister. And there was no bailout from Netanyahu's former ally and Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman. He refused to bring his party into a right-wing coalition. And so Israelis are going back to the polls next year. In the meantime, Netanyahu will have to face down a leadership challenge from a senior Likud rival and a potential legal challenge to his legitimacy to stand as Prime Minister while under indictment. But few are betting against a third consecutive battle between Netanyahu and Gantz, and for now at least the polls suggest a third inconclusive result. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, West Jerusalem.